Hey, all right, Paul. What's up, man?
What's going on, Paul?
So, welcome to Beer and Jerky Thursday again. Um, and we got Drew here, Miscellaneous Magnets. Thank you so much for being here, man.
No
Appreciate it.
problem.
Appreciate your support. Um, but I think we have some good jerky to try with some good beers. And if there's anyone in the back end that they have the link, so if you guys want to pop in and you have those two items, feel free to pop on in. I'll let you in. So we got two here tonight, so should go fairly quick tonight, but we'll see how it goes. All right, cool.
Right.
Y'all ready?
Sweet. All right. So my jerky selection hasn't been too great where I'm at, guys. So you gonna have to bear with me. We might go back to a similar jerky, but I'm definitely gonna go a totally different style of beer. I've got this again. This carne what is it? Jalapeno jerky. From what I remembered, this was not the spicy one, but that's okay. It had a really great jalapeno flavor. So my plan is that I don't think I've done a live review with this. I think we just hung out and talked about it. But I'm gonna do this raspberry dry hop sour,
Nice.
um, brewed with raspberries, oats, mosaic, and Barbie Rogue hops. It's a 5.5%. That's pretty good APV for sour. Got some cool little can art on there. Each one of the cans were actually different on this 4-pack. So yeah, Collective Arts, um, Wanakee, Wisconsin. Anyways, I really enjoyed this beer. This is a really good one by them. Different kind of sour. I've had trying a lot of dry hop sours lately. Um, this is obviously has a pinkish red color to it. Off pink colored head, about a finger. Nothing too crazy. Definitely cannot see through it at all. So definitely raspberries on the nose. Get see, the thing I like about this one in particular is that you get that hoppy note pops out of this, which you don't get with a lot of sours. Did have another dry hop sour, was pretty good by them. I guess the one can I had was bunky. It was no good, and then the other ones tasted fine. So mm. Raspberry sweet tart, light, refreshing. Sep G'day. Um, and like I said, you get that little bit of subtle hop notes to it. It's just really awesome. I just like it because usually your traditional goes a certain way, and you don't get any hop action in the beer. So that's why I really been preferring the dry hop sours as of recently. Got some pretty good legs there. Tried to polish the glass up pretty good. Oh, this jerky is not tender. So on the jerky, it's smoky jalapeno straight up on the nose. Figured this might contrast good with the sour raspberry. Not too sure, but we're gonna find out. The thing that throws me off about this jerky is it's really sweet. And when you think jalapeno, you would expect spicy, but the jalapeno flavor is there. Just not a hard hitter on the heat. All right. So definitely the jalapeno jerky and the sweetness toned down the sweetness of this beer and brought more floral flavors out of it, more of a bouquet type flavor. Didn't really bring the hops out too much, but definitely changed the profile and the flavor of the beer 100%. There we go. It's bringing out the earthiness. The hops are pulling through a lot more strong with the jerky. Like I said, it gets a little more floral than the average hoppy note that you would get if you just smelled this off the get-go or tasted it. So it's pretty good. Not bad. Cheers. Microphone.
Cheers. Awesome. That sounds great. That's what I said when it was muted. All right. All right, dude. No, that was great, man. That sounded good. That beer fucking looks delish.
It's almost gone.
Oh my god. Wow. Very cool. All right, man. Well, hello, everyone. If I'm blinding you with my bald head, it's because it's bald. So I don't even know. That didn't make sense. So, I've got a cool beer. I'm going over my browns this week, and I picked up a Belgian brown. I'm going to do it on here because I already did a review of it a while back. But it's a 9.1%. It's a Nostradamus Belgian brown ale.
Woo-wee. 9-1.
I just took it out. It's supposed to be served at 55 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's kind of cold. So we'll see how we do with that. It's served in an 11.2 fluid ounce bottle. 11/15/18 is when it was bottled. So it's is that 2 years? Something like that? No, 1.5 years or so. Something like that. 2 years. Yeah. They are out of, where the hell are they from? Brewed and bottled by Brewery Carrico something. Falmenje, Belgium. Okay. So that's cool. Oh, shit. Let me turn this off because... Right on, Jay. Thank you for subscribing to me. Oh, a big old clump just went into it. What was that?
Oh, boy.
Like a prune went in it or something. Like a prune dropped in it. It has been in here almost 2 years, so it has a lot of stuff floating in there. A lot of particles, whether it's yeast, fruit, anything they might have secondaried with. It's obviously very unfiltered. Got about almost a 3-finger head. Oh, man, dude. It's got like this molasses caramel kind of smell to it. Brown sugar, maybe. Maybe that's what I'm getting. Brown sugar, caramel, deep caramel, rich caramels. Malty, like kind of a wild feel to it. It's got that Belgian wild kind of medicinal-like smell to it. But it's really sweet smelling, very sweet. A little fig, maybe some fig, yeah. Oh, it's really rich. So we got it's a tan khaki head, a lot of floaties inside there. It's very turbid inside as well. It's really moving. It's got a fast rising bubble. Bubbles are I don't know if you could see all that malarkey, but it's floating. Crazy, and it's a real brown. It's a brown beer. It's a dark brown beer. It looks more chocolate towards the bottom, a little lighter. It has its levels of color, and it's opaque. You can't see through it. So nice. Let's taste it. Does it have legs? Let's go. We got legs. We got some. All right, let's do it. Mm. Like has a like a little bit of like a prune or a fig, like a deep, rich, dark caramel, a little brown sugary, kind of tangy at the back. The dryness kind of dries it all off. Kind of you're feeling a real good flavorful of it in the middle of the mouth. It's real nice. Has kind of a sour fruit taste to it, or not sour like old fruit, something that's just about to spoil. I got a little bit of pencil lead taste right now. That could have been from underneath the lid, or so. Who knows what that is? But I got like a lead flavor. It was weird. It's a almost pushing like a full body, medium to full body, and the mouthfeel is a little tangy at first. Rides back a tangy on the side of the tongue. It's a real nice tangy kind of smooth. It's very smooth. It's relaxing in the mouth. It's real nice. I like it. It's pretty good. It has some weirdness. I know that lead doesn't sound good. Lacing's starting to look good though. It looks good. Oh yeah. So let's try it. What do I want to do this with? Let's do it with the smoked maple. I got a salmon fillet, smoked maple, flavored by Epic again. Hey John, how you doing? Jay, how's it going? All right. 7 grams of protein, gluten-free, 100% wild-caught salmon. They're in the non-GMO project. Okay. Let's taste it. Oh, that's good. Nice and fishy. Mm. It's soft and gritty. Kind of breaks apart in the teeth when you bite on it. I like that. Good for old teeth. It's very, very fishy, obviously. Salmon. That smokiness, it's sweet. Sweet, smoky. Oh my God, that maple syrup really sweetens it up. Mm. It actually goes good. It takes away a lot of that wildness. The wild goes away, and you start to taste what the beer really is. Well, what the beer really is a Belgian beer. It should taste wild, but you can really get an idea of all the levels of the complexity of the beer through this jerky. It's really nice. That sweetness really goes well with the sweetness of the beer. The fishiness is kind of pungent, so it breaks through this beer really nice. I mean, it's and that maple just maple goes really good with this. Yeah, that's really good. Lead's no longer there. All right, now I'm good. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Now,
That's cool, man. That beer looks good. Nice and hearty.
oh my God, I'm gonna see if you can find. You might be able to find this in your area. Let me get this bigger here. Sorry, Nostradamus. That's what it looks like.
Belgian brown.
Belgian brown.
I go down the import aisle. I will keep my. I might have seen that, to be honest with you.
Got a $6 bottle here, so I don't know.
Yeah, it always varies. It's like, I got this really cool beer, and it cost me $11, and then Rod J shows up. He's like, "Oh, I paid $2 for that." I'm like,
Right. Oh man, what did Paul say, dude? That you were laughing your ass off at?
Oh,
Rebel's here too. What's up, Rebel?
what did he say? Oh, probably wax from the cheese you ate last night.
Yeah, that's right. I did spit that out all crazy.
Aye.
Okay.
Cool.
That's right, John. Thank you for being here, Joe. 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 John.
Yeah, Rebel was saying he hasn't been able to hang out as much. He's trying to get a new place. He's been busy, but he wanted to come in and show some love. He had to go.
Ouch. Okay. Oh, Rebel, yeah. Okay. Nice, man. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Yep. So, yeah, I got another one by 6 point.
What would you score? What would you score your? I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good. First round.
Yeah.
That I really like that beer. I'm next time I go to the store, I'm gonna buy more. So I don't know what I scored it previously. I could have been intoxicated. Don't hold that against me. I really like that, man. For a dry hop sour, it's a 5 out of 5 for me. I might have scored it a 4.75, but by itself, that's phenomenal. What's up, beer barbecue baseball?
Cheers, bro. Cheers.
Jerky by itself, it's got a good flavor. No heat, sweet, definitely jalapeno flavor comes through strong as hell. It seemed to work pretty good with the beer. Like I said, it brought down some of the sweetness of the beer and brought out more of the. It made it a little more floral tasting and brought out some more of the earthy hop notes out of it. But overall, I'll give it an 80 out of 100.
Nice. Hey, that's good. It passes.
Not bad.
That's good. All right, man. Well, cool. Well, for my beer, it is what it is. You know, I liked the flavor. I thought it was an outstanding beer. I've been given a lot of 5s lately, and I'm gonna have to give another one because this is just an excellent 5 beer. It's an outstanding 2 thumbs up beer. It's everything it said it was. I could go a little. I mean, I don't know. Nah, never mind. 5's good. 5's good. I guess
even with the clump, it's still a 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the clump or like the the stuff that was floating around, but it's been in there a while. It's aged. You know, it's bottle aged, so bottle conditioned. So and it's good. It's great. With the jerky alone, excellent. And I'm chewing on it now. I'm trying to talk. I'm sorry. It's very good though. Good stuff. Sweet. The maple syrup comes through it real well. It's very well marinated. Very fishy. I love the fishy, gamey taste. And then mixed with this was perfect. Together, I'd give them. I'd go 5 all the fucking way around. It's just amazing. It married each other perfectly. We hit a home run. So
that's awesome.
I'm not trying to make mine look all like 5.5s, but that was definitely a fucking 5. So
I've got a brown in the fridge. I've got that peanut butter jelly brown.
Nice.
And maybe if we're hanging around, I kind of want to try it with this.
Def, do it. Yeah, for real, dude.
But I got something else lined up. So if we're hanging out, maybe try something. Because I can get it on the shelf. They have it on the shelf in packs now, so I don't have to worry. I bought like the last 3 bottles that they had at the store, and then I went back again, and they had 6 packs of it. I'm like, all right. Right on.
Let's do it.
All right. Cool, guys. So what I got for you here is 6 point. This is what is this, IPA? Yeah, I believe so. This is their Bengali. See here. 12 fluid ounces, 6.6%, 66 IBUs, and a 9 on the SRM. Oh no, this is classified as an. Oh, I guess it says ale. It doesn't say IPA. Little description from the back. It all started on an epic night of video game marathon back in 2004, rocking Blaze Orange Homebrew. We saw the foam rings around the glass like a tiger stripes. Thousands of batches and tweaks later, the Bengali still slashes tip back and let gravity do the work. Game on. So, um, yeah, let's check this one out. Oh yeah, it is IPA. Anyways, I really like this beer. It had a really great color to it. Nice orange. Nice full white head. Clarity of the beer is excellent. It's really hard to say. Can I read the text through it? Yeah, I can read the text through it, but it's not brilliant. It's not crystal clear, but it's pretty damn close. Yeah, really good head. 2 fingers, I would say. Hangs in there pretty good. Nice full, rich, thick, silky looking head. Sorry, I'm rocking the Rogue glass. I'm running out of glasses lately.
Hey, man.
I did find some at the store that were fairly moderately priced, so I'll probably get some more. This is good. It's got a little floral hop presence. It definitely has orange smells coming off of it. Not a riny flavor. It's got a nice juicy smell to it. So yeah, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
So it's definitely earthy, herbal. It's got some floral notes to it in the flavor. Orange definitely comes in strong. This does it does dry off a little bitter in the back as it finishes on the sides of the tongue, back of the palate, which I found very surprising because I did their resin, which was 103 IBUs, and I believe it was 9.1, and that beer wasn't bitter at all. But this definitely got some bitter notes to it. Very good. Medium bodied beer. It looks very light on camera, and like I said, you can see through it, but it's got some meat on its bones. So what I've got these Dukes, hot and spicy, shorty sausages. They're meat sticks. I would classify this as almost a high-end Slim Jim type quality product. But yeah, dried links. I've only got 2 more in here. I've kind of gotten into these. These were pretty good. This one's got this one's definitely got a little kick to it. It's a build heat. It's not initial you bite it. Oh, this is hot, but it's got a nice kick. It hits in the back of the throat. Starts to come up on the back of the tongue. I really like these. I had their original version, and I did not care for them at all. That's why I didn't even bring them to the show. They reminded me of like a begging strip for animals. I mean, it smelt that way. I had the taste. Why I know what that tastes like is a story for a different time. So, but good quality. Moist, a little greasy, but it's dry cured meat. What are you gonna do? That's good. Man, that's really good. It killed 95% of the bitterness in this beer. Absolutely. Brought out some more of the floral notes and killed back some of that hoppy resin flavors that I was getting out of this. Um, the oranges went away with the flavor of the jerky, but it does come through and has a really nice ale flavor to it. Like a standard traditional ale beer would taste, your over the counter run of the mill stuff, but it is still floral. Really good, man. Man, that's good. I enjoyed it. Dukes.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, no nitrates, no hormones, gluten free, no GMO, never frozen, always fresh, small batch made. This came out of a case of 600. They use cherry wood smoked blend to make this. And it also says on the back there that they do not use liquid smoke, which is good because I hate that shit. Tastes terrible.
Yeah. Kind of unnatural.
Bourbon Bounty, what's up, man?
Hey, Bourbon Bounty, what's up, man? Wasabi, I just had sushi before this show, man. I've been having this urge to have it for the past 3 days. No, it's great though. I love it's great though. I look all stiff. It's great though, and I love wasabi. I like wasabi, dude. It's good. All right. Soy sauce is yummy. Okay, that was awesome. That freaking went perfect, dude. That's good. That's real good. You went through those pepperoni sticks like I do, dude. I have to always buy I'll get really hungry and drunk and high and have to go eat all my beef.
Can't go wrong with that. It's ready to eat, man.
Hey. Oh man. Well, cool, man. That was a great review, man. Thank you. So cool. I got this is just one from a 12-pack. It's a Ninkasi Brewing Company's Red Dawn of the Red IPA. It's a good IPA. I've had it several times. It's 7%, 66 IBUs, so it's fairly balanced. It's not terrible. Yeah. And I'll show you the jerky when I get done with the beer. How about that? I don't think this is the traditional beer glass to serve an IPA in, but that's okay. So we have an amber-colored beer with a one-finger head. I get citrus bites, big-time citrus, piney citrus, lemon, maybe even a little lime, lemon, grapefruit, pine, a little caramel, like a roasty weirdness going on the side. It doesn't say a date on freshness, so it's a white head. It's a kind of a milky looking head, like kind of weird and frothy weirdness. Retention it was not good. It went down pretty quick. Lacing on the glass is already starting to form. Looks nice. It's got it's somewhat turbulent inside, actually. Little effervescent, actually, should I say. Not bad. About a medium fast rising bubble. Let's taste. Well, it's a bitter beer. It's got that malty, bready texture in the malt, the taste of the bread. Maybe even like a wheat bread or something. Not the crust, the actual soft part. With the little caramel. It's got a nice deep caramel flavor in there. Kind of a burnt roastiness. Maybe even it might be a little toast, actually. So it would include the crust. Not bad. It's got a bitter back. It's nice. Finishes bitter. piney. Smothers the mouth with just a big citrus and even like a slight floral punch. A little that caramel's coming out, punches out really well through through it all. Balance very good with all the other flavors. It's really nice. It's a medium finish, medium to longer, medium finish. Cool, good beer. I have a turkey strip, cranberry sage by Epic again. My wife works at an organic kind of place, so it's always going to be hippie food. Hey, I'm a hippie, man. This is 7 grams of protein, and and gluten free. It's good. If I say again, I'm gonna shoot my own head off. So made with 100% natural turkey. Let's open it. It's by Epic. What's the? That's what it looks like. Has little pieces of cranberry in it.
Yeah, the bison one you had cranberries in with it too, right?
It had currant and peppermint or something and mint.
Oh, that was the lamb one, I thought.
Yeah, that was a lamb one. It was terrible. So we'll see. We'll see. This has better ingredients. Cranberry is awesome. I love cranberry. Sage, we burn it in the house.
Ward off those evil spirits, man.
See, I'm a hippie.
Keep my that girl.
Got Indian in her, so we're good. All right. Hot sauce, Junkie. How's it going, Bourbon Bounty? What's up? It's a little cardboardy feeling at first, like that stiffness until you chew through it and it gets it all gritty. Not too much flavor at the moment. It's not hot or anything like that. It's not supposed to be. Gamey, a little gamey. Got that turkey feel to it. It tastes like turkey. I don't get any cranberry or sage. Maybe a little sage, a little herbal or herbaceousness in it. A little herbish. I'm getting a buttery cheddar cheese flavor out of this. It's really weird, which might actually go good with an IPA. So this might work. And Juggalo, what's going on? Yeah, cheddar cheesy. Take her sleazy. Oh. It's not quite a grand slam because it's very bitter on the end of this beer. Is very bitter. And it doesn't take that bitter away. It just kind of adds to the bitterness. Maybe because of the cranberry in there. I don't know. The last piece took forever to chew, so hopefully this takes a little faster. Got like 5 teeth. It's not very salty, but it goes through it really well. It really complements each other. It's really nice. Yeah. So I'm happy with this. I'm okay with this. It's not a perfect one, but it's good. It's good. Cheers.
Nice. I think Hot Sauce Junkie Tim up here, he asked you, beer man, what's your favorite go-to regular commercial beer? It's Coors for me.
Commercial? Well, I like Rolling Rock. I'll drink a Rolling Rock. As far as American lager goes, I don't mind. I mean, if someone gave me a Budweiser, I would drink it. I'm kind of against Anheuser-Busch, sort of. I'm not really for that company, and I just have my reasons. But like I like Coors. I'll drink Coors. I'll drink Miller. Those are the two that I like the most. Rolling Rock's nice. And then you get Mexican lagers, your imports. You get I'll even have a Corona for crying out loud. But or Heineken, or even like Japanese side, Sapporo. stuff like that. The lighter lagers, I like those beers.
Oh,
So
that's what I need to go get me. I need to go get me some fucking Ichiban, man.
that's good beer. It's good beer, especially with some sushi. Oh man,
I like me some Ichiban.
oh yeah. Juggalo, what's going on? I gotta have to bring some beer and some bison jerky one. You definitely sure should. That would be great.
Anytime, man. We're every Thursday.
I mean, there's an Alaska beer company. Yep, just released a jalapeno pineapple beer. That sounds fucking good.
Yeah, I'm interested.
I would. I
You're
gotta
talking
look
my lingo.
What is this company name? Do you know? Because I want to look that up. Coors Light is my everyday. Yeah, that's good though. That's a good beer. That's a good everyday beer. I like that. Not too bad. It's light. It's refreshing, especially when you come home from a hard day of work.
That was like the one you brought up the other night. You were like strawberry jalapeno. I'm like, whoa, what is? Who makes that?
Good, dude.
I'll try that once.
Nice bourbon. That's awesome. Cool. Nice, guys. I appreciate the chat. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate the support and everything. So we try to have fun doing this, right? And anyone, again, I've said it again in the beginning, but anyone that in the back end wants to join us, if you're around, you're hearing us, whatever, if you're trolling the channel and you just want to say hi, bring some jerky and beer and you can say hi. No, but you're more than welcome to be here. So cool. We get bison, elk, deer, pheasant, gator, boar, rabbit jerky, salmon, beef, quail. Holy mother of all pearls, dude. That sounds
I've never heard of pheasant jerky.
Pheasant.
That's a good bird now. Tastes good.
And gator's good. I've had gator before.
Yeah.
It's kind of fishy.
Run it. It depends. I can tell you one thing about gator. If you get it and it's not cleaned properly and it's got any fat on it whatsoever, you'll never ever eat that shit ever again.
Oh wow.
It's disgusting, repulsive, pungent. Like they have old tales like the guys in the swamps that used to take like gator fat and like rub on them and use it as like mosquito deterrent.
Oh, it's Alaska Brewing Company. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Oh wow, that's crazy about alligator though.
Ooh.
Yeah, Alaskan brewing companies. They don't always make the greatest beers, so I'm gonna have to see that.
I'm copying that right now, and I'm gonna pull that up for myself.
Some of their beers. I mean, they have their white that I like. That's a good beer. White there. It's a white IPA.
What's this? It's an award-winning beer. Latest pilot series. It's got a nice color to it. Looks like a New England juice bomb. Oh boy, they're in the red states. I can't get it here.
Oh really?
No, they have like I could show you right now. They have a freaking a map of where they distribute to and where they don't.
Oh, there it is. Wow, they've stepped up, dude. Their shit's looking nice, man. They stepped up their labels and everything. All their shit looks different.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, here's that jalapeno.
That sounds really.
That looks awesome.
It does, dude. It sounds excellent. Yeah, their amber's all right. Their amber's pretty good. I like their amber.
So I guess on the Bengali by 6 point. Nice. Great legs. Yeah, great legs on the glass. Hard to see. It's got white labels on it. But definitely stuck in there. I like it. It's got a nice orange flavor to it. Like I said, it's not zesty or peely. It's more of a juice orange flavor to it. It does have a bit of a bitter kick to it, but it's still good. I like it. It's not overpowering, not too much. Plays off of the orange just right. Very flavorful. The beer by itself, I'll give it a 4.5. It's pretty good. I would try it if I would probably get it again. I got it in a multi-pack, so was at the store and just wanted some variety. I'm like, oh, they what is it? 4 different beers, you get 3 different cans. I'm all right with that. So yeah, and with the meat stick, I really enjoyed that too. Like I said, it did bring down the bitterness, brought out more of the floral, hoppy flavors out of it, and
Sorry, I got a Harley
definitely.
guy behind me. I better mute
That's
me.
that's all right. I couldn't hear it, but definitely rounded off the beer and balanced it. Um, the jerky by its or the meat stick jerky, whatever you want to call it, was pretty good. I would rate it at a 4. I would get it again. Wasn't terrible. Was pretty good from that company. The best one that I've had. So together, I'll give it a 4.75. They did play off of each other very well, and made for a good experience. Great
Nice.
flavors.
That's a good score. That's great. That's awesome. Cool. I like the passing scores. That was more than passing. That was like excellent. So
Yeah.
cool.
Well, you got to get through the shitty ones before you.
Right? You just have
Gotta
to. It's what it is.
gotta sift through the trash before you find the treasure. I'm familiar with that.
Oh man. So this beer I've had it through and through. You know, it's always here. It's one of the West Coast. It's like how you guys can get things that I can't. It's like one of those things. You guys can get Ninkasi though, right? I mean,
I don't
or
know.
is it mainly bottle shops for you? I don't know. But we get 12 packs of it. I got a 12 pack of it today. Down on the Red was one I used to drink a lot. I get the 6-pack of it. It's more like toffee caramel kind of. You know, you get your like. It has like kind of it's a red beer. You know, it's got the darker, richer, complex caramel notes and flavors and toffees and weirdness coming out of on the malt side of it. And then you got a real hoppy American IPA coming out of it as well. So it's a good beer. Even Northwest actually. It might even man, we'll go with Northwest. But it's not bad beer. Not bad beer. I would give the beer 4.25. 4.25 on the beer. Definitely a passing score. And then the jerky, I mean, that was all right. Maybe a 4. Altogether, I'd probably push it at around. We'll just stick with the 4.25 for both.
I knew it.
Sounds good. Yeah, we'll go with the higher of the
I
two.
was
Yeah,
picking numbers in my head.
they were so close because they married so well, but it wasn't. Yeah, so not bad. Crux. Hey, yes. Beer Barbecue Baseball. I just did a review today, and I'm putting it up tomorrow. You're the one who said it. I was trying to remember who said this about Crux. I just got a $14
I'll be right
bottle
back.
today. Oh, no problem, man. I just got a $14 bottle the other day, and it's an Oud Bruin, Oud Bruin, an old brown, sour brown. It was really good. More of a sour, sweet sour kind of beer. It tasted like a red wine for the most part. It had just call it Brett. It had some Brett yeast it was using. Just a real I was expecting more of a farmhousey kind of flavor, but it actually pulled off real well. It was real smooth. The alcohol was very strong. Holy moly! You'll see it tomorrow. I'll put it up. So, hell yeah, Crux. Right on, hot sauce. That's awesome. Those motorcycles are going crazy over there right now. Like, we heard the motorcycle. Okay, Tim. Hell yeah. I heard it. I heard the motorcycle. I got some old Chapter Pepper. Nice, man. That pepper jerky is really good. I like that stuff. I like the pepperiness. Pepper's good.
Yeah,
They distribute to Wisconsin. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, check it out tomorrow for sure. For sure. Man, they really like revving up that motorcycle. It's like, okay, dude. It's very close to my heartbeat. It's going
I
faster and
can't.
faster every time I hear it.
I can't hear it. If you had your microphone on, I guarantee you we could hear it.
Well, Mighty, what's up, Mighty? How you doing? Cheers.
Cheers, man. Long time no see.
Nice.
Cool.
Oh
So can I do a
man.
speed round? I really do. I want to try this brown
Oh,
with
dude, do it.
jalapeno.
Yeah, do it up. Do it up.
All right, guys.
Get it done.
So this is Funky Buddha. You don't have to blow me up for the whole thing. I just show the bottle off. This is
Okay.
No Crusts by Funky Buddha. This is a peanut butter and jelly brown ale. So I know Beer Man was with the brown ales. I was with the brown ales. It's hard to get that
Oh,
can art in there. No, you're good. It kind of looked better. There we go. It's the peanut shaving the slice of bread. This crusts off.
so
Yeah,
this has peanut in it. It has peanut in it,
it's
infused in it, or
just
peanuts.
peanut butter and
Butter.
jelly brown ale, 6.4%.
I'm so curious. I want to see this again. Yeah, I want to see what your impression
Man,
is on the peanut butter.
this I remember having it last time, and it was awesome with the cheese that I had. The Jarlsberg cheese made it taste like chocolate. It was weird, but it was good.
Nice. I see. I wish it mixed better, but the one I had, I wish it was more balanced. But yeah. Anyway, cool.
Let's see if I can get a nice. There we go. Smooth pour out of
I
that.
want more chocolate in the peanut butter. I want it to mix more balanced.
That if you find that Terrapin Liquid Bliss, that has a awesome chocolate to peanut butter ratio. It's
Nice.
not too much of one or the other.
All right.
Oh yeah. Nice deep rich mahogany color to it.
Nice.
Um, little bit of an off-white head. I wouldn't quite call it khaki. Um, not a huge head by any means. Man, on the nose you get like a rich peanut butterness, but it's not too heavy. This has a very preserved jam, strawberry, something or other kind of smell to it. I don't want to say it's specifically strawberry and pin it down. It could be raspberry, could be a mixture blend. Man, very very intoxicating the smell. It's awesome. Not boozy though, but I mean it's phenomenal. So
We're bigger now.
it's got legs already. Um, hmm, little bit different this bottle. I have had well shit. We had like 3 beers. Oh, I've had 3 beers. You guys only saw me drink 2. Um, it's got it's a deep roasty peanut flavor on the palate more than it is a peanut butter taste. Um, this tastes like your old school brown paper bag sack lunch peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and it's really good. But I wanted to see how it's going to play with jalapeno. They could be friends. They couldn't. They might not be. Who knows? We're gonna find out. So I've had a couple brown ales and I really like them. They're they're different. It's more of like an experimental type of beer. They're not pinned down to it has to be this way or it has to be that way or
Mm-hmm.
so and so. So sweet jalapeno peanut butter jelly. Mm-mm. Hmm. Um. They stand their own ground. The jerky tastes like jerky, and the beer still tastes like the beer. Even when you put them together, you can discern the two. They don't help or hinder each other. It's almost like a neutral balance.
Nice.
I just figured, who knows, peanut jalapenos and peanut butter jelly.
But it goes good?
Like
What's
I said, it's the jerky tastes like the jerky and the beer. It really doesn't do anything. They like butt heads and nullify completely.
Right.
Because you get the jerky, the jalapeno flavor, sweet jalapeno jerky. That it doesn't. The beer doesn't change the flavor of that, and the jerky doesn't change the flavor of the beer. It's like a stalemate.
Look at that. Peanut butter and pretzel beer. Oh. That sounds good.
Maybe if it was that spicy jalapeno I had, we might have had a better kickoff. Who knows? I just wanted to try it. I had it in there. I had two. The other one's my wife's. So.
Oh no, I'm gonna try one too.
Staring at it.
I want to try.
Phenomenal though, by Funky Buddha, man. If you run across this shit, try it at least once. I was blown away because they hit it Johnny on the spot for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
What was the one that I got from you? That was the one. Was that it? I got a brown, didn't I?
From me?
Yeah, I got a nitro brown or something. I think it was a nitro brown. Was it from Left Hand though?
That Left Hand Sawdust. It was an amber ale.
It was an amber. Okay.
Yeah, the nitro amber that I had. Like I said, I'd never seen a nitro amber ale. Period.
Right.
Unheard of in my beer world. Even going at the gastro pub and things like that, where they have 70 taps on the wall. I had never heard of a nitro amber ale. The only thing that came close to that department was what Beer, Barbecue, and Baseball was the first person I seen that reviewed it, was the Budweiser Nitro, and that didn't even hit the mark. Two totally different tasting beers.
Wow. No, that's crazy. Yeah, dude. That tasted like crust. What was the one that I had that tasted like crust? Like an apple pie.
Oh, Funky Buddha. Yes, that was the brand.
It was Funky Buddha. Yeah.
Apple Bonita. It was a Bonita Apple Bum. And I cannot find that shit anywhere. My buddy had one pack at the store. I got it. I actually got the box.
That was awesome, dude. That was a really good beer.
I saved it because it was cool. It had a cool box art. Right. Can art was cool too. Yeah, this right here.
There you go. Yeah, the apple bum.
Apple pie brown.
It tasted like a McDonald's apple pie.
You got buttery, rich, crust flavors. It was like a fresh apple pie. I was blown away by this. It was out of its own. It's in a league of its own.
That baked the maltiness coming out of it or whatever was like that baked buttery pie crust, and then that apple cinnamon. Oh my god, dude! Yeah, that was really good, dude.
Hopefully they come back out with that shit again.
Right.
I'm damn sure not going to Miami right now. It's bad down there.
Oh shit! It was awesome bag. That was cool. The artwork on that box or whatever, that was cool on that label. It was a sick label.
One of a kind. Like I said, he had one pack at the store. I kept blowing it off. Nah, it's low APV or this or that. I don't know if it's going to be my style. Phenomenal. You see those weird, funky beers like that, just impulse buy it. Just get it. Don't think about it. Because either it's going to be great or it's going to be terrible.
Right. Yeah, exactly. You never know, man. Some of these beers that the beer companies like around here, Alaskan Brewing Company has stepped up. Obviously, I saw that right now. But before them, and then there was Red Hook, which actually got bought out. You know, they all got. I don't know who they got bought out by, but they're all out of Washington, Seattle area, all that. You know, and a lot of those aren't looked at like they're kind of like, oh, okay, they're the base beers. You know, they're not the ones that we really get here. You know, but stepping up with that last thing, dude, I gotta try that now. And their white IPA is sick, is freaking good as hell. I really like that. There's a lot of good beers from them, so I'm gonna have to step it up. Like Goose Island has that set of the bombers with the little tags.
Got one in the
Yeah?
other room.
And see, they stepped up. They weren't always good on my list. Like I've had some Goose Island before.
This shit's in a totally different realm than Goose Island IPAs or any. The first time I saw this at my bottle shop. Let me see here. Yeah, it's called Goose Island Bourbon County brand stout. All right.
Nice.
They have these. They come out with them every year. At my big high-end bottle shop, this is a $20 bottle. This is just their plain bourbon barrel age. They have a espresso bourbon barrel age. They have there's like 3 or 4 variations on this that I've seen. All right, and they go for about $20 at the big bottle shop. So this is what I pay.
Oh shit.
$12.99 I got this bottle for, and this is a 2018. So this is aged.
Well aged, yeah.
Yeah, and he's got like 7 more on the shelf, and nobody buys this shit, and they're all mine.
And you got to be crazy to drop the price too low for something like that, you know? I mean, you got to.
I guarantee he bought a bunch of these, and they didn't sell.
Oh, okay.
So he had to cut his cost or whatever. But this right here, let me see, what's the APV on this thing? This shit's rowdy as hell. 15.2. This was bottled on September 7th, 2018. Like I said, on here.
Sure.
That one, I had a label. The other bottle I had that I have on my shelf looked like it was like handwritten with a pen. The date on there. This one looks like it's printed. But either way, yeah, Goose Island's IPAs, they're all right. I prefer the silver over the green. That's just my opinion.
We don't get them out here, but I got them in
2018 is going for $300 online.
Holy shit, dude! Whoa.
Well, I'm not telling you where I get mine.
Damn.
And we might have to hook up, Bourbon. I'll cut you a chunk off.
Right. We in Idaho, we used to get Goose Island out there, but I can't get them here. Maybe Portland, I can get them, but they weren't always. They were more of like that house kind of beer. Like they weren't like anything I really. But there's another company out here that's kind of similar to their flavors, and it's fucking Pelican Brewing Company. They're kind of, I don't know if you've heard of them. Maybe you have. They're local to us down south, but they're not that great, man. I had one of their imperial newest darkest IPA. They have a dark IPA or something. It's not a dark IPA. It's like they call it the dank IPA, and it was so piney and so bitter on the finish that I couldn't. It was so bitter I couldn't handle it. Like have you ever had bitter beers like that where you're just like it's too much, like
the commercial, the old guy that used to be on the commercial, you get the bitter beer face. I can't.
Right. It becomes astringent though, like puckery, like yeah, it's too much. Yeah.
I'm actually gonna do a review on this very soon, Bourbon Bounty. If stop by, I've had that bottle floating around for about 3 weeks now. I've had one before. It was awesome, and I drink it at room temp. I don't chill it. I like to get all the flavors out of it. As well, man. It's But that one I did the other night was really strong, and it did go better. It did go better after it was slightly chilled. Killed the booziness of it. Because
What was
boy,
that? 16?
that shit was loud. I believe so.
Yeah,
Oh no, 15.
15.
That
Still pretty loud.
Prairie Artisan Ales, the Pirate Bomb.
Oh yeah,
Imperial
that's right.
aged stout in rum barrels with coffee, cacao nibs, vanilla beans, and ancho chilies.
How much did you pay for that bottle? 10, 11 bucks or?
14. It was like a $15 bottle of beer, 12-ounce bottle.
That makes sense. They went higher on the ABV, so they're of course they're gonna charge more for that. Costs more to make. So
It was, in my opinion, it was worth it, but it was like Bumpy said, didn't get a lot of that chili
right.
flavor out of it. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, no, well that's all it all goes to balance, like these darker beers, you don't know exactly how much chili you need to add sometimes. So that's a good reason why they have pilot breweries where they can test them and make sure that it's the right spice, and before it like actually makes you throw up and have diarrhea. So I mean, maybe the old guy is gonna get some bad problems, if he drinks that one, if it's overbalanced. But no, those chili beers I'm sure they can excite the pipes quite a bit. So I think I said I put a chipotle pepper in chipotle peppers, which are smoked peppers. They're not kind of mild. I put them in a porter once when I was brewing more regularly, and that came out tasting like perfume, like cologne. I was all, oh, well, that's fucking gross. And so we gave them to my
Here, have these.
I gave
They're
them
free.
to my wife's brother. Oh, hey man,
Bring me the bottles back.
Oh no, we had we used to save bottles all the time. I'd have days where I just washed a bunch of bottles and have it ready for the next brew day. I mean, we had like a whole garage side filled with just bottles and stuff we've drank in, all moldy and weird. And, yeah, so
I got a pretty good deal on those Grosh bottles.
those are nice.
Grosh style.
They're
33 ounce. I think I got 12 of them for like 30 something bucks.
Not bad at all. For brand new, nice seals, everything's good to go. Like you're good.
I didn't think that was a bad price, considering a 6-pack of Grosh costs like $12. Right. And you get 12-ounce bottles. I don't know. I thought that was fair.
Yeah. Those are what's the size again on those?
33. 33 ounce.
Oh wow. Nice, man.
I got 12 of them, and that's still not enough to do a 5-gallon brew.
Nice big bulby ones, right?
Yeah.
Like big fat ones. Yeah.
That's about the closest thing I'm going to get to a 40-ounce beer in Florida, because they only sell 32s down here, but I guess I can make my own 33s.
No shit. Okay. Now you can drink that on the porch. You can drink your 40 or your 30.
33.
33. I got my 33.
I am excited for that, though.
Yeah. Well, it'll say it. In the long run, when you get more readily brewing, when it becomes something that you do every week, and you start to build up your library, it becomes free after a while. Obviously, it's like growing weed. You grow your own weed for so long, all of a sudden you got all these jars, and you don't have to buy it anymore. So, it really helps a lot with your finances if you drink a lot. So, and I know I do. So.
Oh yeah. My $300 stash is dwindling.
Dude. Oh man.
It took a while though. I don't know. But it's been about 3 weeks. I probably got maybe a week worth of beer left. Maybe. That's pushing it. Wow. But I don't know. If I go to the store every day and I'm picking up bottles, it gets pricey too. So I figure $100 a week. I mean, that's that's not bad, but that's pricey when you say it. Like people are listening in the chat. That's a lot of beer.
Well, no, dude, I spend 400 a month on beer between me and my wife, 200 a piece. Every week, I'm buying. I buy a
Well, at
six
least
pack
we
a
know
night.
she throws down too.
10 $70 a night a week, 140 every 2 weeks, 280 for me, and maybe 230 for her. She drinks a little less, so almost $500 there. I mean, yeah, what you had there makes sense to me because that's how much I drink too. But to the normal person that doesn't drink that much, they're going, "Fuck, dude, you drink a lot."
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
I
dude,
gotta,
I
but
do drink a lot.
I got a spread though. I didn't get just like one. I didn't go spend $300 on stouts. I got sours, got IPAs, I got double IPAs. I got. Do I like Cigar City? I've only had one beer by them, and I'm not a real big local beer drinker to Florida because there's not a lot of good products out here, in my opinion. I've had a few local, like the county up above me, had some beers out of there. Was not impressed. They were really bitter. Um, just it's not what I was looking for. I mean, it's kind of shunned me away from it. I actually am gonna, when I go to Publix, they have the Cigar City multi pack, and it has 3 IPAs in it, and it has their Hefeweizen in it. It's I think the Hefeweizen is called the Florida Cracker.
Hmm.
So I
We
haven't
only
really
get the
got.
highlight here. That's all.
I've
That's
had the
all.
highlight. It's nothing spectacular. Nothing to write home about. I wouldn't say, "Wow, this is the best IPA I've had. Drink this. It's from Florida," because I'm not going to tell you that because that's not my opinion.
Right. Right.
I'm
Right.
honest. If it tastes like shit, I got to tell you it tastes like shit.
Right.
I'm not selling up or selling out to any companies. I got no sponsors. Rogue did hook me up though.
Spit on bourbon. Oh shit. Bourbon says I won't even comment on how much I spend on bourbon on top of the beer I buy.
Well, I've seen your shelf, and it's quite extensive.
We spend quite a bit on alcohol too. But I drink a lot of different. Yeah, me too. I like the highlight wasn't bad. I like their IPAs too,
It was it like I said, it was
or that IPA. It's all I could get.
it was in there with the run of the mill IPAs for me.
Can you hold it for a moment? I'm about to push
Go
it.
for it, man.
I got a baby coming
I,
out.
I
All right.
snuck a. Oh shit! Literally. Um, like I said, the highlight wasn't bad. It wasn't it wasn't anything spectacular for me. Average, so. I'd put it. If I was gonna go 5 out of 5, I'd put it probably in the 3.75 range. I mean, um, the real bitter resiny IPAs, not not really my style, but every beer is different. What's up, Thomas? Um, but like I said, I had the 6 point, the resin, which was 103 IBUs, 9.1 was a double IPA, and I didn't think that beer was bitter at all. But I've had from Stone, I've had the Arrogant Bastard, which is 100 IBUs. Um, I haven't had that beer in what about 8 years. Kind of weary to go back to it because that gave me bitter beer face all the way. But I was jumping into craft world and I had no know-how, no what to expect, anything like that. So, like I said, over the past 6 to 8 months, I've been dabbling a lot more in different beers, and seems to be pretty good. I've gone back to a few beers that I like. The Guinness Extra Stout. That was one that I despised. I had that beer. I was probably 17 years old. 13 years later, I came back to it. I had it. I thought it was phenomenal. But I can't just chalk that up to maybe that bottle of beer I had 13 years ago was a crappy bottle of beer. And then I tried it again and it was really great. You know, stuff sits on the shelf for a while.
What's up, dude? Yeah. What you talking about, man?
When I did that Guinness Extra Stout, like
Oh,
I said I hadn't had one in 13 years, and I went back and tried it again, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was phenomenal. But the first time I tried it, I thought it was the worst beer on the face of the earth. It was like ranked right there with the Sierra Nevada's regular IPA they came out with. I'm like, oh, this is not good at
yeah.
all.
Sierra Nevada's beer all kind of tastes the same to me. They all have kind of, I don't know if they're using like the same yeast or something, but they all have that same piney or the same hops. Like piney. There's always a piney, pine. I mean, their dark beers are different, obviously. Any of their darker beers are going to be different, but the lighter beers, like the pales, the IPAs, the doubles, the what is it, the Triceratops, they all have like a piney feature into the back. It's like, dude, get off this piney. But
And I can honestly say I've only had two Sierra Nevada products. I've had their original IPA, and I had the Narwhal. And the Narwhal
I
can
thought it was
can
good.
sit there and swing with the best of stouts, imperial stouts, bourbon or barrel aged stouts any day. That shit was good.
Cheers.
I got two more in the fridge, and yeah, man, that hangs up there with some of them high end top competitors that
Right.
that can be a $25 bomber, or you
Right.
can get a 4-pack of Narwhal. Um,
I thought
it's
Narwhal was great.
really good, man. I
That's
was
great.
blown away.
It's good. It
I
is
might
good.
actually have one of those.
Yeah. Lagunitas tastes the same. Yeah, a lot of theirs does too. I mean, you go to different beers, of course. I mean, if they were to do like a darker beer, of course, it's going to taste different. But like their IPAs, they all kind of have that same similar. Rogue is also the same, or like a lot of these bigger breweries, it's like they wash their yeast, they reuse them, or they something. I don't know what they do, but yeast imparts a big flavor, hops impart a big flavor. So they're probably using a lot of the same stuff to save money. Who knows? But
I don't
um,
I don't think that's like exactly like bad business though. But if like you make this beer and you've got this yeast and then you make the batch and you can get it off and you can feed it and then you're gonna make the same beer and you want it to taste exactly the same, I probably think that's the best way to do it, right? Because
yeah, I
you
mean,
can have things can happen, bacteria, sanitization, yada yada. But if you're working with the same yeast, because I've heard it, not I've watched it on like the food channel and stuff like that, breweries and stuff, and there are people that have used the same yeast for like 100 years, the same family. They keep feeding it, and they make the same beer with that same yeast, and
oh
just
well,
keep
that
alive.
would be fine. I mean, as long as they can keep the cells going and alive and kicking and eating and doing their same, their rates of attenuation and and how fast they stop eating this that, as long as they can keep it within a reasonable rate still, then they're good. It's like a freaking sourdough yeast with bread. I mean, you can keep that forever going. um,
Just
but
gotta
I mean,
feed it, baby it, and make sure it stays where it's supposed to be.
well, like Rogue uses their Pac-Man yeast on a lot of their beers. Probably even on all of them, if all I know. But
Hey
it can't,
Cheryl,
it can't be. Maybe that's why all the beers taste the same. I mean, they don't all taste the same. There's some beers I've been. Hey Cheryl, how you doing? There's been some. Welcome. Cheers. There's been some beers though by Rogue that are totally different. That last one's more pineapple-y. The IPA, the it's kind of like an evil. What's the one on the? It's kind of weird. What's that rogue that they have?
I only
Hop,
had those.
hop.
I only had those two weird ones, and then I always see the same stuff.
Oh, Bat Squatch. Bat Squatch. Yeah, Bat
That,
Squatch.
that's the one I want to go back to 3 times.
Yeah.
The first one I had, I thought was awesome. The second one I had, didn't really like it. So when I go back, and I always chalk it up to sanitization, could be a bad can of beer. What's the date on it? You never know. Because I've had a
Could be, yeah.
4-pack of beer, and it has one shitty can of beer, and the other 3 taste fine.
Right.
I don't.
It's a good beer. It's just a lot of times, they don't check their dates in a lot of the stores, so a lot of them sit there forever, and you're like, dude, I mean, this is like 9 months old, man. I mean, what are you doing here? But I think people need to be more on top of it with dates and more on top of it with freshness. It's definitely a good beer. Hey, Ronnie, what's up, man?
All right, so you guys don't mind if I like smack this guy on the head right here for the spam, do you?
Yeah, I don't really like the Yahoo. What's going on with that? It's like a lot of them.
Is time out or make him disappear?
Time him out for now, I guess. I could do it too.
I've seen this guy before somewhere. I think I saw him on a Grow channel.
Trying to be a jerk or anything. It's just I'm seeing Yahoo a lot, and it's like, do you have anything else to say, sir?
Hi.
Do you know English? Yo soy inglés.
Yeah. Yep. So.
But anyway, yeah, no, a lot of those beers though they do they taste the same, and probably a lot of it is they're using the same, like we said, it's to save money. A lot of them are on their house beers, even their newest beers. They might change them up a bit and put something new in, but who knows? I don't know. It's crazy.
For the Lagunitas, I think.
What's up, Ronnie? Nice mask.
One of the better beers that I had from them was the Maximus.
The Maximus
like
is good, man. That's really good.
And I want to try that other one. What's like a little stump or some shit like that? I can't remember what
no, they have a juicy one that came out that's actually pretty good. It's about $12 here for the sixer, but not bad. Hey, you have the same shit that Miscellaneous had, man. I think, right?
Oh yeah,
something like that. Yeah, I think you do.
Well, let me take my mask off. I think you guys are safe, right?
Oh,
no corona here. Okay.
Right, me too.
So, yeah, I got the sweet and hot beef jerky.
Nice.
Did you have this one, Miscellaneous?
Yeah, I took mine and put it in a Ziploc bag and dusted it with cayenne.
Oh, I don't have any cayenne.
Oh, you dusted that? Oh, I didn't even catch on to that one. That's cool.
I wanted some spice for the certain beer I was drinking. So
right.
More. This smells good, man.
That's awesome, dude.
That's a good smell. More importantly than that, I have tangerine splash. I just grabbed this out of the fridge. I didn't even really look at it before I joined in. It's a Belgian style wit beer.
Oh man.
It's a 5% ABV from Brewbus. And it's out of... It says Fresh Florida. There you go. Miscellaneous. So it's a Florida beer. Let me just... it's from Tampa, Florida. Brewed and canned by Brewbus Brewing, Tampa, Florida. And it's got the little independent thing there. Upside down bottle.
Yep.
So this thing sounds pretty good.
It does.
It's a 16-ounce can. I bought it at Total Wine last weekend. I think I got it for like $2 and change.
Oh, so this is when you got in the mail then from them, or did they
What?
send did they send this to you in the mail then, or like how do they do that? Do they
No,
deliver
no,
it?
it's not from the mail. I went to the store.
Oh, oh,
From
Total Wine's a store. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Total Wine the store. Yeah,
Oh, nice. Okay.
you're still allowed to go inside the store over there.
Right. Good. All right. Yeah. Same here.
So it's like cascading heads going up. You can't see it, but there is a lot. I see it here. Can you see it? No, right?
That's a freaking pretty beer, dude.
Yeah, the bubbles are going crazy. They're just like shooting up the glass, but I don't think you guys can see it
I
there.
don't see the bubbles, but I see the pretty yellow-looking hay-colored beer. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's like almost hazy, but it's not like not what you would call hazy, I guess.
Murky.
It does have its murkiness.
Yeah, I guess maybe murky, you can call it. I'm using my Coca-Cola glass. Oh man, nice smells. Smells of like I'm not very good at like explaining everything, but I guess tangerine, right? Like so real fruity smells. They have the big tangerine right there on the
Yeah.
can. I would say definitely you can like if you had
say-
like if you had half of a tangerine cut open, it does really smell like that.
Would you say it's like smells more juicy or like rindy, like oily, bitter smell, or more of a juice?
Okay, so that's a good question. I'd say probably more bitter and more kind of like the peel, I guess is what you're asking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say the peel. More so than the juice part. Yeah, that's true.
German wheat. Do you get like a I guess a citrusy coriander likeness, or like banana peels or anything like that?
Nah, no banana. But yeah, citrusy for sure. Like Miscellaneous said, the kind of the peel of the tangerine, I guess, is very prevalent kind of smell here. And it's a good smell. Like smelling this is like you want to go in and grab a sip.
Nice, man.
Go for it, man.
So I don't sense bitterness, which is different than what I said the smell was. Kind of maybe a bittery smell, but no bitterness either on the front or the back end. It's a very extremely easy sipper.
Nice.
And the head, the head or the lacing sticks around, kind of. See there, but I guess you call it like a great summer beer.
Is it a thinner beer? Like, is it more watery, or is it more like
Yeah.
more
So
relaxed? Yeah.
which it's like maybe the smell is misleading to where you think it's going to be like a big pungent flavor kind of thing, and then when you drink it, it's not that it's bad. It's good, but it's very very easy sipping. Like you can just drink this thing down.
Yeah. So yeah, like you were saying, like a summer beer, something.
Summer beer, you definitely at the pool if you're allowed to go to the pool, because I'm
Right.
not.
Yeah, none of us are.
But yeah, this is great, man. I love the look of it, and the bubbles are still flying up. I wish you guys could see it.
Yeah, it's a little grainy, but yeah, no, that's
Yeah, you
sure
can't
it's a
see it.
pretty beer though. It's definitely unfiltered and nice and hazy and
It's
pleasant.
almost hazy. It's like you said, like cloudy, but
Cloudy or
not
dull.
not like on the hazy level.
Right.
This is good stuff, man. I like this one.
I like wheats. You can add a lot of fruits to those and stuff, and really
Yeah,
charm
yeah.
them up well. Yeah.
So it's a wit beer, WIT, which I think is different than a wheat beer. Um, it's Belgian style, so I guess Belgian style, but it's from Florida. It's not actually brewed in Belgium, so I'm sure there's differences there. But you know how all this stuff goes, beer man. It's just they do all these crazy things with the beers, like it's Belgian style, but then it's brewed in Tampa, and they're putting a tangerine flavor into it. So
Yeah, made all tropical.
it's
It
cool.
sounds.
I think it's a very, 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 very good beer. Very, very good.
I would like it. Would you buy it again?
Yeah, I would. And it wasn't expensive as well. It was I don't really consider it expensive. I don't remember exactly how much it cost. I bought it with a bunch of other beers, but I think it was about like two and change for I mean it might have been $2.49 for the single 16-ounce can.
Not bad. Not bad at
Some
all.
people might say that's expensive, but I thought it was a
Regardless, what's the ABV?
price. It's 5%.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
I paid
Price.
that money for 4% beers.
Right?
Yeah, like a Budweiser is a 5%, and this tastes a hell of a lot better than the Budweiser tastes.
That's
Well, they've got a great brand on their thing too. It's kind of cool. Like can art's really cool, and
Mhm.
how they've branded themselves real nice. So
Have you ever heard of Brew Bus?
never at all.
What about you, Miscellaneous?
I have not.
I've had a
It
few
could
different
be
things
on
from
the
Brew Bus
shelf,
before.
but, I don't remember seeing that particular can.
Not this particular can, but Brew Bus, the brewery itself. I've had a few beers from there. I didn't realize it was from Tampa. Maybe
Well, you still gotta check. You still gotta do your jerky. Sorry.
I have jerky. Yeah, I do.
Oh no, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I took you down off small off big.
That's cool, man. You honestly, like, you don't have to leave me out. It's whatever.
Oh no, you're cool. I like to
But
show.
yeah. So I have this. I guess the same one that Miscellaneous had. It's
Nice.
sweet and hot. I bought this at Walmart.
Cool.
I don't
You're
remember
a
the
brave
price.
man. You went to Walmart.
But I went there without a mask.
It doesn't matter. You walk in there, you're touching. Just never mind. Anyways, beer jerky.
Oh, it is spicy. Spicy on the back end.
Get out of here.
I love jerky,
So do I.
but I only eat it. It's spicy, man. I only eat it when I'm on Beer Man's channel. It's good though. Jerky. It makes me think back, like, when I was a kid. I used to eat Slim Jims when I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
and basically ever since then, I would never go out and buy jerky. It was never a thing.
Me neither.
And then, like, I know Beer Man. He's cool. And you started doing these streams where you're like combining jerky with beer. So I figured I'd pick some up and I would join. And it's really a good idea.
Nice. I'm glad you're here. It was good.
Now, Beer Man, do you eat jerky without beer?
I do. I don't. I mean, only for the show. I don't just.
So you only do it for the show? Okay.
Yeah, just for the show.
What made you think of combining the two?
I was just trying to find something to do. It was either like something that's got to pair with it. Cheese does, obviously, and then there's all kinds of other things too that pair with. Even the pot does. When I was smoking weed with it, that was actually.
Oh yeah, I mean that's a perfect combination.
Yeah.
I gotta do one of those streams with you, to the ones you do on your alternative channel.
Yeah, we'll do it. I might do something like that on there. That sounds good, actually. But
yeah, it's great jerky, great beer. This is awesome pairing. I'm gonna give it 100. That's
nice,
it.
man. Oh, that's great. That's great. So, did it go through well with that wheat? With the we'll say wheat beer.
The wit beer, yeah.
Did it go?
Did the jerky go well with it?
It blended well and everything was good. Or?
So the jerky sticks in your mouth because I guess it's the spicy one. So the spiciness stays on your tongue, stays on kind of the back of your tongue. But then when you take this, which I guess is kind of considered like a bit of a light beer, so it washes down and it picks up the flavor of the jerky that's already on your tongue. So it does go good together. Like maybe so the jerky is kind of stronger than the beer
Right.
at this point, but it's a really good combination though. This is the better combination I would say with this beer and this jerky than the other ones that I have done before.
You know what? That's awesome. You know what I'm thinking about? What you have there is more of like a thirst quencher, something that you have this salty jerky, and it's so salty and so like
It's not really the saltiness; it's more the spiciness.
spicy. Okay, so you're trying to throw out the fire. I mean, that's a good beer to have for that. You know,
And I guess the tangerine flavor kind of
Right.
it's a refreshing flavor. You know,
that's great, man. That's a good.
so this was A+ experiment.
Awesome. That's great, man.
Cool,
Well,
man.
thanks, man. I appreciate that, man. That's good. Good to have you here.
This is cool, beer man. I see you doing like streams almost every night, and a lot of times they're educational. I saw yesterday you were doing a recipe one, and then I like the ones where you're doing like you talk about the breweries and you talk about the different styles. I think you were talking about the styles the night before.
Yeah,
You were talking about different IPA styles, right?
Sundays, I like to try and go over the history and like all the different sub styles of a style, and yeah, I try.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Nice, thanks, man. It gets a little boring for someone that maybe isn't into it, but
I don't think it's boring. I like that stuff.
so, but well, cool, man. So miscellaneous has another one. Thank you, Ronnie. I appreciate it.
Oh,
Man.
I'm just drinking a
It was
beer.
very, very cool. Very
Yep.
cool.
I'm just drinking a
Cool.
Founders.
Oh, you go. Okay, nice. All right,
The breakfast stout.
Yeah,
nice.
it's a go-to one, man. I like it. It's well-rounded. It's just not too much, you know. Some people don't like that barrel-aged. This is a nice, easy medium, in my opinion.
I think produce great beers there, man.
For an 8.3, I mean,
Founders is a great company.
yeah, they're racists apparently.
Yeah, that I've heard that too. But
Good
So
beers.
I'm saying strictly beer wise that they're a good company.
absolutely, they rank up there with Boulevard, in my opinion.
Yeah, they do.
But
Boulevard.
yeah, they got some bad politics going on there. But I don't. Beer is beer, and I'm not into that. So.
That's what I say. That's what I say.
Beer's beer. Yeah, just let those nasty people, whether they're nasty or not, create those awesome beers, and I'm good with it. So it's all good. Fuck it. I won't support you personally, but I'll support your beers.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, if you're producing great beers, I'm gonna buy them. You know.
but what Ronnie was hitting on like yesterday, man, I've been watching your solos for probably the last month, and I'm sure you saw it today on the Hangouts, Ronnie. I went out and bought
Yeah,
me
I saw that. Yeah. You want to do some homebrew stuff now too?
I talked you into it through these lives. That's good.
I've never been too much interested in doing home brewing myself. I don't know if I want to take the time up to do that and everything. And I actually do enjoy going out and buying beers and finding out about the company and finding out about the history of the beer and everything. More so than doing it myself. But I mean that's cool. I know a lot of people like to get into brewing beers and stuff. I never really thought I wanted to like take up my kitchen, and there's a lot that goes into it. You know, you don't want to mess up all that kind of stuff. But that's cool that you're doing it, miscellaneous. It's really cool.
Not yet, but it's gonna happen.
It consumes you. Like that's the only reason why I got so big into being a connoisseur of these craft beers. I mean, I'm a hardcore collector of certain. If I see something, I'm gonna, I'm gonna shelf it. I'm gonna keep it a while. Like I love to go out and find new stuff. I like to find interesting tasting beers. I love to find new stuff and
yeah. As a consumer, right?
as a consumer, as a connoisseur,
Right.
someone who really loves craft beer, such as myself, and I'm sure you guys. But it's just it's amazing. I love beer, man. I'm getting a big belly to prove it. No, but it's so fun. It's so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta. I don't like that aspect of it at all.
Sometimes, man, it's you get that thrill of the hunt,
Yeah, exactly,
out
Yeah,
and looking for the obscure and different, or some things that nobody's ever seen, or retired beers that nobody
the
else.
thing is with when you get too local and you get like really obscure, like you're saying, it, and nobody else on the stream has ever seen the beer, never heard of it, then it leaves it up to you. It's kind of like more on you to really explain about it because nobody else knows about it at all. So it's kind of more pressure on yourself when you do that.
Go,
That beer
go see
better
if they got those, Ronnie.
better be a good beer. Better be a good
What
beer.
is that one?
Funky Buddha, no
Oh,
crust.
Funky Buddha, I can get.
But this one is one of their fairly new ones, the peanut butter and jelly brown ale.
I know you don't like the Funky Buddha Hefeweizen, right?
That shit's terrible. It's like
And
solid.
it's funny because, like you said, it's in all the bars, it's in all the restaurants. Like around Florida, I guess it's for a really big one. They probably have some kind of deal with like the restaurants and the bars. So it's always on tap, and it's
good.
just it's not bad. It's not a very bad beer. It's just nothing spectacular. That's all.
Hey, tell me something. I know. Miscellaneous has said he does it too. But Ronnie, do you actually go and review a beer? Like, will you take it out of the fridge, pour it in a glass, and just do it off camera, off everything, just in your own kitchen, and just be like, yes. See, I practice a lot. Like, I go and I take a
No,
beer out.
I don't because I don't do beer reviews on my channel. So, I mean, what am I gonna practice for if I'm?
Oh, I know, no.
I don't really either. I thought I was going to go that way, and I'm not getting a lot of feedback, so I might lay off of that.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was thinking too. Is like,
better.
there's so many people who are doing it themselves, and then if I really want to review beers, I can, come on here and do it. And I don't do a very good job, so putting me by myself without you guys here, I don't think I think I would just falter, and
the best.
I don't know, man. And plus, I'm just not that into it. It's not my number one thing to
Put me up
do.
here because I'm absolutely not.
The best review is an honest review. You don't have to know a descriptor. No,
Yeah.
I don't do this in the kitchen because I'm a beer reviewer on YouTube. I do it because it's like a hobby. I go in go in my fridge and I'm like, oh, I want to try this out, and I'll look at it and I'll actually do the movements that I would normally do, the little swishes and I'll actually look at it in the light and make sure. And it helps with my reviews, but it also helps me with my peace of mind as well. So I can like look at a beer and go that I've tried over and over again. And I'm like, I'm going to actually sit down and review this. So let's review it. And I'll review something.
But beer man, would you do that with like a macro beer? Give it the chance.
If I was going to do it and it wasn't for a review purpose, like an edited review, I would sit down and drink it. And like say it's a mix of six pack that I get at the local market, which I normally get. There's a beer that's not normal. I don't see that very often. I'll grab that and I'll probably do like a little like personal review of it, evaluation. I do it for practice, but I also do it because I like to see. Sometimes you don't pay attention to what you're tasting.
Right.
Buy things all the time.
Right. Well, I never used to pay attention until I started doing these kind of things, and it makes you think, right?
Right.
There's so many different beers in the beer section, or there's a whole store just for beer. So it's like it makes you appreciate the different flavors, the different tastes, and everything like that. When you're just buying a beer just to drink, like a Bud Light or a Coors Light, or even the ice beers or something like that.
Mm-hmm. And then you pair them, and you're like even more.
Yeah,
like
right.
Damn. Have some.
And there's a whole range of things. There's so many beer, different styles and sub styles. It's really interesting. It's really like it's a whole topic that you can just really learn about, and you can also drink and enjoy while you're doing that. So it can't beat that.
Yeah, it can't beat that.
I said, and like Beer Man said, sometimes you want to try it before you get up and you want to talk about it, because like it happened to me, and I wanted to talk about that Senior Crunkles, which is a Southwest eclectic IPA from Terrapin, and I was it didn't have anything to say. It was like something I had never ever tasted before, totally different style of beer, and I couldn't even tell you what it
What was the
tasted.
style?
Or type of IPA, right? Or
Yeah,
it's
it was a what did I say? It was Southwest style IPA, which is something
Southwest?
new that's coming out,
Oh,
and it was made with agave. So we did the rundowns on the IPAs the other night, and he said that the agave IPAs fall in the category of eclectic, which is same with that other one that I had by Terrapin, which is a red rye 100% mosaic hop IPA.
more experimental, on more of a
And
mystery.
it doesn't have its own classification, so it rests.
oh, so there's a style that's called experimental IPA.
An eclectic
Eclectic, yeah.
or type of
Oh,
IPA.
all right.
So
They really
See,
didn't have
they're
a name
coming out with
for
new
it,
stuff all
so
the time.
that's what I almost dropped my glass. That's what I'm saying, though. They come up with new stuff all the time. I mean, the brute IPA.
Southwest style. That sounds like a whole new thing.
well,
It's
the
usually
style with that is they use everything hops are from the south of the equator. Southern hemisphere hops are used to make the beer.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Southwest United States.
even there, yeah, like New Mexico, even down to Baja California, Mexico, all those Central America, South America, even anything that's coming from there, I imagine, mainly from Southern Cal, Southern Cal's got its IPAs. They got their West Coast IPA. They're big on the IPAs, but yeah, the Southern, the Southwest, I imagine would be probably even South America, even. I mean, it's just me talking. I don't know.
It does not taste anything like a Mexican style lager or anything of that type of taste at all. It doesn't. It's a one of a kind. It's an experimental thing.
Experience, yeah.
Like I said, they don't have a category to put it in, so they're lumping it together right now, and I'm sure that category will expand over time.
Yeah,
They'll
sure. I
able to
mean,
pick out
the
here
New
and
England style, it probably came out, what was it, like maybe 7, 8 years ago? I'm sure before that, there was no such thing as a New England, category.
Same
It
with
just,
the
it
brute.
kind of like pushed its way onto the scene.
Right. Yep. The brute IPA does the same thing. They don't have
The Brute, the same thing, yeah.
Yeah, they don't have a brute IPA style under an IPA category or type subcategory or sub.
It's just like a kind of an experimental thing that they did, and they decided to stick with it. And different breweries kept using the same, kind of. And then all of a sudden, Brute became a thing.
Right. And now it's out. No one's into it. So and
Now it's out. It's not even I remember it was like last year or a year and a half ago. It was huge, right?
yeah, it was looked at as like something. Hey, I need to try that, and now I can't find them anywhere. So just got to make your own, I guess. That's where homebrewing is nice, but I don't even like those though anyway. So it's all good. But
I remember when Brute was a big thing. Everybody was looking for one, and then all of a sudden you go to the store and you had Brutes all over.
Right.
But I'm saying, this was like a year ago, a year and a half ago. I think the luster has worn off now.
Well, I can tell you right now, man, if I start brewing beer and selling it, I'm going to make sure I have a well-rounded amount of styles of beers to sell out if I ever get to that level. If I start brewing and I open a brewery, I'm going to make sure I have every style I can think of. That is my main goal in life, is to brew every style that I can.
Well, don't put too much pressure on yourself. Try to start small, because you're just starting out.
Oh yeah, get your main house ones.
Yeah. So you pick a couple of main styles that you want to start out with.
Yeah, all this has been planned. I'm going to start house, and then I'll, eventually branch into, getting a little more experimental on my pilot brewery or whenever that happens. get a little more, do a little more testing, make sure I get some really nice. I want to be the website that has like 20,000 fucking different styles, and there you go. And it's available anytime you want it, around the clock, all year round. I don't care what the demand is; it's there for you. So I don't know.
So you don't want to do like seasonal brews, or
I do.
you want to have them like year round. Right?
I want year rounds and I want seasonals, but I want to have all styles possible. I want to be able to produce all styles possible and sell those beers out to people that want them. And some of them may not sell as good, but at least I have them and at least I can provide them. That's what a lot of breweries, they go and they do just IPAs, or they'll do like a brown, a pale, or they won't even do a brown. They'll do like a porter. They'll do a bunch of stouts. They'll do a bunch of IPAs. They'll do a bunch of pales, a Belgian, and that's it, or a wheat beer, and that's where they stop at. So
that's what I like where Boulevard's going right now.
Right.
Boulevard is pushing out these. Not Boulevard. Founders. And Boulevard is doing it as well. They're pushing out these IPAs, and they're well known for their stouts and their dark porters and their barrel aged this and their barrel aged that, oaky, woody this.
Right.
But they're starting to take shit a totally different direction. And I had the Founders Unraveled, which is their brand new IPA that they came out with on this year. It is fucking phenomenal. It's juice bomby, delicious. It's got a little bitter, resiny hopness to it. It's really great. My wife asked me, "Hey, when are you gonna get some more of that?" I said, "Oh, they got it all over the place. You don't have to worry about that shit's going out of stock. They got it. I synced it."
Which one is that?
Unraveled.
Unraveled.
It's a yellow can, and it's like I said.
Is it a Florida brewery?
No. Founders is.
Founders. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I think Founders is out of Michigan, right?
Yeah.
Looking.
Shit. I think they are.
Yeah, they come out with. I know the Founders. The underground the underground.
Yep, Grand Rapids.
Mountain Brown. Have you ever tried that one?
No,
it's a brown ale. I mean, it was like the rage a couple of months ago. That was a great brown ale that came out of Founders. They come out with so many great beers. Founders.
Brown's like a great base beer though for a lot of like jumps. Like you can go really far with a brown, just like an IPA even. I mean, or anything. Like you start with an American IPA, you can really jump that fucker up. I mean, look at where they went with the hazy IPAs. I mean, it's just crazy.
When I hear like brown ale, it's kind of like a misdirection kind of thing because there's so many ways you can go. Beer Man hit on that last night. They have overseas ones. They make sour browns. I got a peanut butter jelly brown. I mean, it's like a sub style of its own, but it's so vast that it's just stays in its own category, but it's so
miscellaneous. Look up the Underground Mountain Brown. That is phenomenal. It's almost like 100 out of 100 beer.
Damn.
I mean, like what was that crazy one I got from Founders was that Blushing Monk.
What was it? Blushing Monk?
Yeah, that was awesome. You said you hadn't seen it. Justin said he hadn't seen it. Talked to Rod J. He don't like that company.
What's
no disrespect.
And it's a shame because he's missing out on a lot of great different beers.
What's the name of that beer you said, Ronnie?
Underground Mountain Brown.
Already in the thing. Cool. Founders, yep. It's got a 5 on all the ratings.
5 out of what? 5?
Yeah, out of their stars, like 5 stars. Like
yeah, it was awesome, man.
I have not seen that. Beer Advocate scores it as a 96. It's 11.9. Ranked number 1 for brown ales. I don't know when this shit's been updated. Underground Bound Brown Mountain is a harmonious drinking experience achieved when our Imperial Brown Ale, earthy Sumatra coffee, and a year of aging in caves below Grand Rapids comes together. A team of malts complement the bold Sumatra coffee perfectly well. Time spent immersed in oak creates layers of depth and complexity, a celebration of barrel and the bean and everything in between is the Beer Advocate description. And they actually have
That's a good description. That's a good description.
Yeah, and they have a picture of the bottle, so this shit's out here. It does not say it's retired or anything like that.
Yeah.
Check out your local Total Wine.
I have not seen those because I like the Founders brand. They have that Backwoods Bastard. They have the Witches whatever. That's a fine line of barrel aged stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it seems like the higher, the more imperial you go with the brown, the better they taste. Like if you were to have like just an American brown at like 5.5, you would just look at it as, well, this is just a darker beer and it's very light and it's not really exciting. But I think that's where a lot of people are going with the brown. They're like, oh yeah, they're all right, I guess. Okay, whatever. But you get into these like this 11.9, and I mean that's a sweet beer with 30 IBUs. That's going to be a sweet beer as far as sugary, and with that coffee and the bourbon. I mean, that sounds sensational.
You're going to get vanilla notes coming out of the barrel, and it's
guys, get on that
complex,
shit,
deep, rich. That would be some shit. If I could get it, you would already sell it.
That sounds
to be honest.
Well, I mean, if I can get it here, it's not that far away from you, man. You should be able to get it. I'm sure they have distribution to the, to the East Coast if they have it to the West Coast of Florida.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not out to the West Coast where Beer Man's at, but they might.
For sure. That is, like I said, I've had a few brown ales. I've really enjoyed them.
Well, shoot, guys, let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and end the live. We'll stick around on the back if you want.
Oh yeah,
three up here right now, but
thank you for having me on, Beer Man. I appreciate
Ronnie,
it,
man. It's been real good having you, man. Miscellaneous, man, good having you.
And thank you. You've he had my back through some shit the other day as well. So cheers. I actually want to do a shout out to Bumpy. Thank you, Bumpy. You're a good man. Thank you. And Drewski Brewski, man. Thank you a lot. And that's all I got to say. I don't have to say anything more. Cheers to y'all.
Just two cool guys, Bumpy Road and Drewski Brewski, two cool guys.
Nice. Yep. Nice people. And so, and if you want to keep following my thing, as well as others, just check out our videos. Check them out. We got mine, which is like every day. We got Miscellaneous. He throws up stuff. He comes on mine all the time as well. So you're always going to see Miscellaneous up here. Ronnie comes up every once in a while, and I love it. Thank you so much. And we're always in the back end talking. So you're a great guy. I really appreciate you being here, guys. And I really do. It really makes it worthwhile. So now, thank you, chat. You also make it worthwhile. I appreciate your support and for being here and taking the time to comment and have fun with everyone else. Meet up with everyone. Connect with people if you haven't already. And we're on, man. We're off. We're going to do it. Cheers. Have a good night.